Hey there everyone, this is Mystic Fish and welcome to episode 62 of our Factorio series where we are building an expandable base. Last episode we managed to get ourselves up to about 100 science per minute of consumption, which is a nice little target. And so we are going to continue the scaling efforts this time around. Now, one of the things that I ended up waiting on last time, and you didn't have to wait for it because I did it off camera, but it was actually not up there. It was actually being able to produce red belts fast enough, and in particular. The gear production right here is one of the current bottlenecks. And so I think we want to actually upgrade these to maybe tier 2 modules for at least these gears here for the belts. And so I think that means that we can come down to our module builds here and we can do an extension here and go, we want speed module 1s, yellow belts, or speed module 2s. We want these guys. So these are over here. So that goes there, and there, and there, and there. I guess I should come down here too. I want to make sure that the limits are set right on these guys, and then we need to do the same thing for productivity modules, which are in modules. Productivity module 2s, this guy. Let's try and line these up. Go like this. Where the heck am I? It's like, where did I leave my... Oh, I'm here down. I'm here already. Okay. Fine. Let's just go ahead and add these guys here. Those are filtered properly. And I think we can probably limit ourselves here and just say we want... we could probably do speed modules less than 25. So we'll take a copy of this and put them on all of these. And we'll come over here and we'll do the same limits for the prod module 2s. And so those are filtered right, and so this will be prod module 2s less than 25. Okay, so that will build those, which means that let's see, we want to go from speed module 1 to speed module 2, and from prod module 1 to prod module 2, and that means I can just upgrade these guys in here. So that gets to those. That one is not on. All right, so I think I want these. And I want these. And I want these. At least for right now. Okay. So now the next question is, what's the current bottleneck? It seems like it is possibly still space science. Because we just don't have the space science backing up here in the labs yet. So I think we can. Let's see, what's the next thing to do for this? So, solid inputs all look okay here, so that is good. We have some stuff idle because we're not getting enough petroleum gas in. Let's see. I added one more light oil cracking over here. And so now we're at steady state here, and we've burned down the excess light oil, which means that these can run pretty continuously. So I think we're in good shape as far as being able to produce as much of this as we can. But I think we also want to do this upgrade for all of these guys too, because this is the next. That's the next set of stuff to get more petroleum gas into here, so that we can build plastic and more of these. So, well, here, some of them are already starting to come out. So we're gonna let that run for a while and let the modules catch up, and then I will be back. Okay, we're all upgraded to tier 2 modules here on the Space Science oil processing, which is good stuff. We do need to watch this light oil. It's creeping up above 5,000 here. So I think we are once again not quite having enough of the cracking. Maybe we can just do this. We slide these over this way. I think I need to copy these separately so I can unbeacon align them. Guess I could put them up here. And that doesn't get me enough. If I'm going to do that, I think I need to reroute some of these here. Put that there. All right, let's copy this. That's fine there. This is the one that I want. Alright, let's try that. Let's get a few more beacons. We don't need this one. Okay, and then this is the water, which we want to come in this way. All right, that gets water in over here. But we need to send it down and around, I guess. Or we need to send the water over here somehow. Although it's all pretty much the same stuff. I guess I can come up this way. That will route that around. We need to route the light oil around. Okay. That will route the light oil around. Looks like we need to get another another power pole in there. And then we need petroleum gas. I guess I want to come to here. I guess I'll come one further out. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Oh no, this is back working again. Well, I think that's not going to hurt anything to have extra cracking because we've got circuit logic to control whether we're trying to do that or not. So I think it's ultimately fine. I guess you're pumping out of there. That's fine. Okay, good. Good. And let's see. Are these all firing? These are all firing. And these are hovering around 5, which is what we would expect. And good. And now let's come take a look over here. And yes, okay, we are now making plastic across all of these builds, which is good stuff. Okay, let's check the production stats for last 10 minutes. I want to see, here, let's reset these. I want to see, where's my rocket parts? These guys. Why am I not making any? Oh no, here it comes. Looks like it's spiking up higher now for the rocket parts. Maybe? Maybe this is easier to track over a 10-minute average. I guess that's because I cut off the oil processing temporarily. But it does look like we jumped from here up to here. Which that was probably the upgrade of the tier 2 modules. And then yeah, okay, so I think that's now going faster. How are we doing over here as far as generating stuff out of here? Oh, we just made some space science, so that is good. All right, so let's let that run for a little bit, and then we'll look for the next bottleneck. All right, we are back, and we are not quite done upgrading the purple science yet. Still have quite a number of belts to upgrade. Let's actually check in on how the mall is doing, and whether we're getting some more throughput into the gears here for the red belts, which so far looks like this is now consuming all of this iron here. So I think that's as sort of fast as we can get it to go right now. How fast is this going? Wow, 540 red belts per minute. That's actually pretty good. And because we had like 4,800 stacked up, actually we've got there's still like a fair amount of upgrading to do. However, one of the things that I noticed was that we were actually using all of the labs. So we are now producing enough science that the labs themselves are the bottleneck. And so we need to go ahead and upgrade them. We've got our tier 1 labs with beacons. I think we have to rotate it this way. And so that should hopefully speed up the labs enough that we can make good progress here. Okay, we are now back, and as it looks like we have a new bottleneck, which is now blue science, which we can see is still actively being produced. The other sciences besides space science are actually backed up. And so if we take a look at our production stats, we can see blue science at 125 versus for production versus where is the 100? I think that's because this guy's rotating off. But this I think is the new. I've seen this up as high as 200. So I think that I think it's the blue science next. So we will do the same upgrade to red belts and assembly machine 3s that we've done for the other sciences, and then we will be back. Okay, we are back, and now the blue science production has been beefed up to the point where we are starting to see a little bit of backing up here, but it seems clear the next bottleneck are going to be red and green science. I'm thinking we actually just do red, green, and black all at once and upgrade those to red belts. The other thing that I was thinking about was coming down to look at the rocket silo. We can see that it does get to item ingredient shortage, which means that it is waiting at least a little bit on all the ingredients to come through before manufacturing, which means we could potentially get a big still win by getting tier 3 productivity modules in here, which will again reduce the rocket count, and that should speed up the rate at which we do science, because we get a fixed 1,000 science packs, space science packs per rocket launch, and so this reduces the number of parts we need to launch the rocket. So I think in order to do that, we're going to have to upgrade at least the productivity modules to tier 3. I suppose we may as well start productivity module 3s. We're going to need these guys. And let's see, these will go here, and here, and here, and here. Actually, I'm going to come down here to check our limits on our chests here. I don't think we need to overbuild these. And that was productivity modules, and so we need speed module 3s as well. We might as well start building these. We're going to definitely need them at some point, although really we only need a few for right now. So we'll get those started, and then here, let's modify this, and let's say we're going to go from 2 to 3, and we will upgrade the rocket silos. As long as we can get our limits in here properly. And I'm thinking we can just do this by saying, let's just get like, let's limit these. Okay, those are filtered right. Let's just say, let's just get no more than 10 in here for right now. All right, so we'll just update these, and then we'll come over and do the same thing over here. That should be filtered. It is. And then we will limit this inserter, so speed module 3 is less than 10. And then we will copy these to here, and here, and here. Okay, great. So that, I think, will also give us a bonus on the space science, and so we're gonna go ahead and upgrade the red, green, and black science to red belts in assembly machine 3s, and then we will be back. Okay, we are back, and let's see, a few updates. I have been plunking down additional outposts as we're going, and I found actually an easier way to figure out if we need more outposts is to come over here and look at the stations, in particular the receiving stations here. And generally speaking, we want them to, these are the train limits that they have, and so we basically want to see that there's zeros, or if it's above 0, that there is actually a train allocated. So we never want to see the number of trains allocated less than the limit for these. And so we can check the coal. These are all full. That's good. I've just been adding copper trains, which you can see 1 out of 1. This is okay. So we've got one going. We just so everywhere that we need capacity, we have a train going. Same thing here. We're all good on iron, and we're all good on stone. So that is how we can check those resources. What else do we have going on? Power-wise, we're clicking along. I think I added the 4th set of reactors at some point here. So we've got what do we want to? Yeah, we've got 4 builds here. So those are coming along, and as per usual, we're just bringing water out of our initial sort of build area here, which is good stuff. It strikes me that I'm going to need landfill across this probably. So we'll get that going. And then as far as science goes, all of our sciences have been upgraded to assembly machine 3s and red belts. And now if we come look over here, it looks like we're back around to yellow science being the bottleneck. But in order to get further, the next level of builds, so if we let's take a look at, where are we? Yellow science. So we've got the red belt build here for yellow science, this guy. The next one up uses beacons, but also needs blue belts. So I think it's time to get the blue belt production amped up a little bit. So let's see, what's our limit for these splitters? Is 100. So we can up this to 100. We will need to up these to, we probably want to store up 4,800 here, which means we probably want to set this to 2,400 just to make sure that as we pick up red belts, they can be recycled properly. Let's see. Then and then underground wise, how many undergrounds are we setting here? 456. So we should probably do the same here for 456. All right, so we'll get started on the blue circuits. I think we are actually at the point where we can really just get. I think we want to upgrade the rest of the mall to red belts. Oh, I guess the other thing that I've been doing, just as the bots are idle, is continuing to add to our concrete path here, like so. Give the bots something to do. You know, looks pretty nice. And okay, so what stuff here is not actually set up for red belts here? There's probably some, yeah, we got some yellow belt stuff coming in here. So we might as well trace that back. along the side of the labs here. This comes back here. These upgrade the smelting. These the only two that are not upgraded? Yeah. Alright, that gets that smelting. I get the rest of this stone. I guess we just sort of like just make sure we've got all of this stuff. Okay, that was stone going into the mall. What else? We've got copper coming in. These are already red. We already did the iron. We got the stone bricks coming in. Solid fuel. We've did the steel already. Yes. I guess we have this thing of iron ore here for concrete, which we can go ahead and upgrade to, because why not? And let's see. Oh, something has no place to put things. Oh, interesting. You need a place to put stone furnaces? I guess we just give you another one. Like that. We got extra stuff here in this guy. You should be filtered to red inserters. And we should just get rid of all of this stuff. Which the bots will happily trash for us. So that's good. And anything else that we need to cover here? I mean, I guess this is still fine, I guess. We already upgraded these to red belts. So that seems to be fine, right? Like we have enough petroleum gas coming in here. We have enough. This is the lubricant. There's actually not a lot of lubricant coming in here. We need more lubricant. You're like barely getting any out here. Probably we need a pump. Like over here or something. So let's put a pump over here. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need one of these. Yeah, we just need flat out more lubricant here. Okay, that means, why are you not running? You're pumping. Are you just running as fast as you can? Is that your problem? Let's go take a look at that guy. Maybe we have to upgrade this guy. Yeah, he's just running flat out. Alright, in that case, I think we've got an upgrade for this guy. Where is it? That would be in solid fuel, beaconed. Did that turn the right way? Alright, we got some stuff in the way here. We can get this mostly in. And we gotta make room for the rest of these beacons here. Okay, this is not where I want this to be. How much do I care? I'm just gonna say I don't care. About this one. There's no real good way to like cram this all in here. Okay, well, whatever. I think we're okay on solid fuel here, and then we do need to move some of this stuff around. So like there, and there, and like there. And then we can put these here. Okay, and then we want to go from speed module 1 to productivity module 1 and upgrade all the interior modules. Now that we've got beacons in here. You look like you need some more. You should probably just have all prod modules in here. And then this upgrade for these guys. And for these guys. Okay. That should help us out there. And I think that's all of the inputs really to the mall at this point. I guess the last thing we can do is we can just upgrade everything in the mall to an assembly machine 3. And I guess while we're at it, we can also do that up here. Oh, it is an assembly machine 3 already. Well, never mind. Do we want to beaconize this stuff? It looks like we could benefit from... it looks like we could benefit from some additional work on the Covarex here. Okay. You only have spots for 2. Here's my beacon. We can at least get some in this way. These don't go the right way. But we can fix this. That will go there. And then we can get these guys here. Okay, that beaconizes the Covarex. Okay. Good. We are starting to drain the backlog here, so that's okay. This didn't go quite right. Guess that's fine. I feel like this tree is in the way. Wow, we should speed this guy up too. At least give him a prod module and a speed module. Since we're burning through our nuclear fuel. Nuclear fuel for the trains. We've got plenty for the let's see. Do I want to speed this up at all? I mean, in theory, these are like recycling things. And I guess we recycle a little bit more if we do that. All right, we'll see how that works. We just need to be able to keep up with the spent cells, which we clearly are doing at this point. So, okay. Let's see how that goes. Then anything else we need to upgrade? I mean, I guess we could do the modules. That seems worthwhile. Let's just do let's just finish getting the base up to red belts. But you know what? I'm gonna do that off camera. So we're, I think, gonna stop here for the moment. And let's see where we've gotten to in terms of science per minute. Over a last 10-minute average, we are now consuming, looks like 120 science per minute at a pretty steady state. So we'll call that our the mark that we've gotten to here. It does seem like we are really hurting on the updates per second right now. That's probably because I'm recording and got a few other windows open at the same time. But yeah, otherwise we're coming along. We're nearly done with sort of our first tier of upgrades. Next is going to be blue belts and beacons on all the science, and then we'll do upgrade the modules to tier 2, and then we'll upgrade the modules to tier 3. And that is hopefully when we get there. That is where we are trying to get to for the base. So quite a few problems left to do for future Mystic Fish, but that's why we're here. So that's what we have for today. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And until then, bye.